Hey YouTube, what's up? My name is Sketch12 and currently you're watching the Impossible game. I love it. You should totally check out that game if you've never played it before. So, I've come to the decision of getting a PlayStation Vita. Some of you are probably thinking, yeah, that's awesome, finally come join the PlayStation Vita family, and then there's some of you that are saying you are entirely stupid. But honestly, I used to be so negative about it. I remember going to Best Buy and trying it out, and I was like, this is complete garbage. Like, why would anybody want this? They're trying to just build something, and then of course, I really like the screen. Don't get me wrong, I'll still compliment the screen, but overall, I still thought it really wasn't, that cool. And first, let me go ahead and say I've never had a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I'm getting a PlayStation 4, but I've never had the PlayStation Portable. So this, is like my first ever, I guess, non-Nintendo handheld, if there's ever been really any other big one. So I have to first off say I'm pretty excited. Like, it just looks like a gaming smartphone that you can take on the go so easy because it has the control and the control sticks and the analog sticks and all the buttons and stuff on it. And then it also has a multi-touch display. And that OLED screen is so good, so it's so dedicated for gaming, and you can take it on the go. Now, I also want to say real quick that I do have a 3DS and I do kind of take that on the go. But this would just kind of be a different experience. They tend to have different games. It's a high definition display rather than the low, the standard display of the 3DS. They're more focused on shooting games, and then there's their own games like Little Big Planet and stuff like that. So I mean, it's a different experience, and that's one reason I want to say that I've considered getting this, is just because it's getting better games than it used to have before. And not only that, but the cross-buying thing has really appealed to me. Like, I can go get a game like Flower on the PlayStation 4, and I can also get it for free on my PlayStation Vita. Like, that is so cool to me. I wish Nintendo would do that. And one of the big things that really got me on this, train of getting the PlayStation Vita is the remote play feature for the PlayStation 4 in between the PlayStation Vita. Like, that really appeals to me, that if I want to play a game, but I don't want to, go upstairs and play on, the console, then I can go and still play it on my handheld. Granted, it's still a handheld experience rather than the console experience, but still, I mean, it's something different. I like that. And I just feel like, the sales have actually been, increasing for the Vita ever since the PlayStation 4 launch. And they've already been pretty well in Japan, and the PlayStation 4 hasn't even been out in Japan, so just imagine if, once they release the PlayStation 4, the Vita sales will probably pick up more. And once the sales pick up more, then, Sony will support it more, and in the end, it makes it even better console than what it was before. Because everybody has seen the potential of the Vita, and it just hasn't taken off yet. And I like to just think it as the 3DS is the lower end, experience. Like, it's not the lower end, like it has lower specs, but it still generates a really good experience. I love my 3DS. It has some great games for it. And then the PS Vita, it has, this high def experience, and it has all these little two dual analog sticks, and that's awesome. And the high definition display plus Sony exclusives and third-party exclusives. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. So some of you people are probably thinking, well, why aren't you just going to go ahead and wait for the other Vita that's been released in Japan? Because I also think that's going to be coming to the US very shortly. It'll probably be, pretty soon. Maybe at E3 or somewhere around that time, but I mean, it'll be coming out in America next year. But simply put, it's a lower resolution screen. I want the highest resolution screen with the OLED screen. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it's still something, noticeable. Now, some people are probably also going to think I'm stupid for this, but I want a used Vita. I don't want a brand new one. Simply put, I would rather get a used one that looks practically new for $70 cheaper, rather than just get a whole brand new one in general. Like, that $70 I save is going to be going towards getting a game and a bigger memory card, because I plan on downloading all my games. And the reason I want to do that is because the whole cross-buying thing. I'll have some games digitally on my PS Vita, and I'm planning on also going digital on my PS4. So I would have all my games digital rather than only having some cartridge, some digital, and that would just kind of be a little bit of a pain. I'm probably going to get the 16 gig memory card. Figured that'd be enough, at least for a while. And for the games, I'm pretty sure the number one game I'm definitely going to be getting is Tearaway. That game looks really good. And then I really want to try Little Big Planet. I was never really interested in it at all, but then there's all these people saying it's a really good game, so I figure, why not give it a shot? So yeah. And then Persona 4, that's really got me interested in it. So I'm looking at that. And then I'm also thinking about Spelunky and Stardust. Those games have gotten some pretty good reviews. They seem pretty interesting. So maybe one day. And yeah. So guys, thank you very much. Tell me what you think of all this. I want to know some of y'all's opinions on this. If you have a PlayStation Vita, do you like yours? If so, tell me, because I'm pretty excited about this and I want to discuss about it. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I'll be back on the next one.